And hello, everybody. Orange here, if you guys can hear me. Make sure that my stream has gone live. Oh, hello there, right? Thank you much. Sorry about that. I realized that I had a glitch in my OBS. Thank you, though, for letting me know. And I would like to welcome everybody to this special Minecraft live stream. This is going to be my world tour for my Minecraft 1.10 world, as most everybody who plays Minecraft, at least vanilla Minecraft, knows. Have started seeing the pre-releases for the 113. I'll just move my mic a little closer. Does that sound better for you, Ray? Hope it does. So, if you have missed the opportunity to watch this live stream on Twitch, it is going to be available on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you much for coming out. Is that even better, Ray? Hopefully it is. I recently adjusted my mic a little bit, my mic settings, so hopefully that'll help. So, we're going to go ahead and give you guys a nice tour of everything I have built. So we're starting the tour here at the tree farm, and it's as you can see across that river is main base and all that. You can see a number of the structures I built, and we'll go to them one at a time. So here at the tree farm, we've got sort of for the specialty trees, you know, like dark oak and acacia. We've got this area, and then over here we have for birch and spruce and regular oak. We've got seedlings stowed away, specialty. And then over here we got bone, and then of course all the dispensers here are of course loaded with bone meal. Yep, it is a delicate balance, I will say, right? So we're gonna go ahead and head on over. We're going to go in a giant circle around the main storage building here. So we're just going to go start over here and just go around, and then we're going to go take a tour inside the main storage. So right here we have the food farm. To give credit where credit is due, this was designed by the main componentry of the farm itself was designed by Tooth Pistol 49, formerly of Mega Royal Games. And so we're just going to go hop in here and show you how it works. Very quick production rates. Oh. So as you guys can see, you know, we use bone meal and we can rapidly get wheat. This also works for potatoes, carrots, and beets. So yeah, this is a nice little farm that I've been able to use. Oh, before I forget, put the seeds away. Don't really need those seeds. Then next on the list is the, as you can hear, I'm going to turn the sound down. We have the cow farm. This is also based off a farm by Tango Tech, but with some of the improvements in redstone, it kind of broke the redstone. So this is essentially a simplified version of it. So I'll snag some wheat and we'll breed some cows. Show you. So they basically hop up and down. And then the baby cows get chucked out and they go down the water system here, and they get thrown down there. And turn the water systems off, and I'll take you on down. There we go. So when the baby cows all get grown up, they're the beef and the skins will go right in there. And of course I'll kill them as needed. And so yeah, I also included for this farm sort of an opening, so that way, you know, if this were real life, you know, all the cow smells would get flushed out. So, here's the oldest structure I've built, or at least the entrance to it. This is the entrance to the mine shaft, the surface entrance. And so this is where I started. We've got a drop shaft right here. I'm not going to go down it right now. We're going to just worry about that a little bit later. But down there at the bottom, we've got the mine shaft. And then back here, we have the surface access, which comes in right here. And then behind this door is my resource line that goes into the storage building. We'll be taking a look-see at that here in a moment. Then right here is where I spent a decent amount of time holed up while I was building before I got my house built. This is where I was sort of hanging out, and right here is my old chicken farm. And then we've got one right there, a hopper right there, and another right here. These were my first 2 hoppers in this world. So, yeah, they're held aside for a special purpose. Then right here we have the oh my god, I just lost the word. Oh my god. The stables. The stables. That's the one I was looking for. The stables. So I've got a total of 8 horse stalls, 4 of which are in use. Here are the empty ones, right over here. And then I've got them named after some of my friends that I know online. Right here is a friend of mine, Koala, full name Koala the Drop Bear, and his bud, Mr. Red Dragon. So they have got their buddy right beside each other. Then 2 of my friends from the Good Guy Gamers, the first of which is Genesis, or Jen. He's got nice golden armor because he shines bright. And then we have Beat Bep, one of the leaders of the Good Guy Gamers. So, and she is an awesome leader, I will tell you that. So, if you've been listening, I've got more than just cows. I have got sheep and pigs. So I've got some pigs right over here. And I've got some blue sheep. Oh, I hear a spider. Got some black sheep. Died, of course, for the wool. Got some green sheep. Some red sheep. And some rare front wild captured pink sheep. Yes, wild pink sheep. I thought, ooh, pink sheep. Let's go ahead and catch them. So yeah, this is the stables, and as you can see, you know, I've got some wheat blocks right there to, you know, help feed the critters. Then right here we have the sugarcane farm. It's a big thing. Again, to give we just heard it, part of it activate. Again, to give credit where credit is due. This design in part comes from the YouTuber Daedalus822. And so as you can see, we got 8 levels of sugarcane. They use bud switches to be able to activate and send sugarcane all the way down there to the bottom, where we got a water and hopper collection system. We'll take you guys on downstairs and show you that. Here we go. Got a manual stop right there for the water, if I felt like it. But yeah, it's a fairly simple storage system, not much to see, but I wanted to let you guys see it. And we'll head back up top, or at least to the surface entrance. Alright. Then we have this structure right here. It's something of completely my own design. I call it the long... I just forgot the term I was looking for. I am having a total brain fart, guys. I wish I could remember. I remembered it like 10 minutes ago. Gazebo, the long gazebo. There we go. So yeah, it's sort of, for for the outdoor community events, like barbecue or picnics, something like that. It's getting dark. Well, fortunately, well, Viking Longhouse. Thanks, Ray. I gotta thank you for that. So yeah, here is my house. We are here on the main floor. This is the combination reception room and dining room. So we've got the sort of the feast area right here. And for those of you who follow Achievement Hunter, I have my own version of Ryan's Edgar here in a hole. Yes, Edgar is in his hole. He's got a little bit of fanciness with the chiseled brick right there. It's the one with the tree and the glowstone. So it's all nice and lit up. So yeah, here's the main feast table. We got the food prep over there, and fridges and freezers over there. And this is sort of extra tables slash greeting area and all that. So over here is the garden room. Yes, a garden room. Got a nice little interior space with various plants and flowers, to help brighten up the house. Put in a little bit of natural green. Hello, Edgar. Then here is the start of a multi-floor library. Yes, a big library. It continues on up. I'll show you guys that here in a sec. Then here is the lounge, a fairly extensive lounge area. People can come in and talk and debate and all that. Just have a nice sort of relaxing feeling. And I put in the spruce wood here for features and for the smell. If folks know what spruce should smell like. So here we are now in the guest room. You got a little bit of an office space and sort of a lounging area. You got some bookshelves. Oh, it's nighttime now. So here we are, and we've got the sleeping area with some armor stands and some chests. There aren't really anything in them. And then, of course, got a nice bathroom. Got a little bit of a tub right here. Got a place where, you can brush your teeth and all that. And, of course, do the other stuff. It's night time. Let's go ahead and sleep in the bed. I need to have something to eat. Alright, so now let's continue on over to back to the library. So, yep, here's the rest of the library. We'll go across the way here in just a sec. But here is the gym. So, you got like a little treadmill right here, a stretching area, weightlifting, for bench pressing, and, these are supposed to be, like dumbbells, hanging from there. Steppers, go up, stretch them legs, stretch them legs. Got various equipment could come off this, too. For like doing your arms and legs and all that. So going back down here, we're coming to my room. So again, got a little bit of an office space. It's a little less cluttered than the guest room in this case. I wanted to be more open. Then here is my bathroom. Yeah, it's a little more consolidated, sort of quote-unquote cramped, but I figured have a little more open space in the common area, which is right here. And of course, the fancy bedroom. Again, got some armor stands, chests, crafting table, beds, yada yada. It's got a nice view, I will say, of the tree farm. And then, right over here, we're going to take advantage of this window. You can see the inside. Look at that right there. That's going to be the first thing we're going to see right over there in the multi-purpose building. So let's go do that. That was a very fancy thing you guys just saw. Yes, gotta go tumble down the stairs. Alright, here we go. Eating the food. I don't want to eat the food. So, here we are, the multi-purpose building. You can see we're here on the main floor, but first we're going to go up to the top floor. So this is the throne room, as you can see. Got my throne here made of gold, emerald, diamond, and lapis. See, you know, I could go bark orders at people because I'm the king of this world. And as you can see, you can actually see the top of my house right there and there. So I got a nice view. Got some chandeliers, of course, and a lot of banners. It took a lot of effort. Thanks for letting me know, right? So yeah, got a lot of banners here. It took a ton of effort to get all the dye, you know, the red and blue, the red and the blue, not so much the blue, but the yellow dyes necessary. And of course, because of the throne, I got beacons on that. I had to put these beacons right here. And let me tell you, that was a pain in the butt doing all that wither hunting. And of course, facing off the withers was also a pain in the butt. So here we are back on the main level. Sort of got a coffee station right here. Coffee slash treat station. Got some brewing stands, you know, obviously a tribute to coffee makers. Got registers right here and there. And just sort of an expansive community area where people can come down and sit and chat and rest and do whatever they want to do. Of course, here you can see the ton of banners that I put up. Like I said, that was a big pain in the butt. I deliberately went for a brick method, brick background, and then a red with a cross right there for the blue, and then green right there, red, and then the yellow outline. I don't remember what the formula is for that off the top of my head, but it was something nice. It made me feel nice. So here we are now on the lower level. And of course, the thing that really helps define this building. This is the combination beacon, fountain, garden, and architecture segment. As you can see, you know, got a nice little garden right here. We got a beacon right here in the middle with the beams there heading up. See, it goes, as you guys probably saw earlier, it goes straight through the, come on, goes straight through the roof. So originally I just wanted to put a beacon in, and then I thought, well, wait a minute, why not make a fountain out of it and include it as architecture? And surround it with a garden, so I'm glad I came up with that. So, moving on. Back here, I've got it's not in active service right now, but we've got a place where I can grow my netherwort. Sorry, gotta eat some food. So yeah, got my netherwort farm. Over here is forging and washing. Along the side here, it's not fully pressed into service, but got a significant amount of storage. Got brewing stations. Didn't do it all, but I've got a massive armory area where people can come in and get their armor. And of course, we've got not one, but a dual enchanting area. More storage on this side. And lastly, of course, the crafting area. And as you can see, you know, I've put a lot of detail into like the to the stairs here, and with the banners and all that. So, not quite so many banners because I was sort of going top to bottom. So I was like, I am not going to do so many banners for this area. Now, there's a lot, of course, you can't see behind the shadows, behind the scenes. So we'll show you that. So in each corner, this is just an example, we've got prison cells. So it's a 3x3 with lighting in the top and bottom. And it goes up several levels. Excuse me. Then of course we have the back side. You can see the stupendous amount of storage I've got here in my storage system. I'll take you guys to the top of the input for the storage system. Here is the line from the mines, so that way it can just come in and drop off, and if I've been out harvesting stuff, I'll just drop that stuff in. Give you an idea of the filter system, of course. Many of you know how to operate filters. It shouldn't be too difficult. You just need some redstone with comparators, repeaters, and redstone torches, and of course the redstone. So we've done about all we can do for our surface explorations. I'm going to take you guys down to the mines and the various things that I've got in the mines. So, as earlier said, there's the top of the surface access for the mine shaft. We're just going to drop on in. Of course, here behind us is the various smeltery works. But before we go and do the ultimate smelt off, we're going to go visit the various mob farms I got. We're going to go first go visit... Oh, speaking of zombies, little zombie growl there. Going to go... excuse me. Going to go visit... excuse me. Going to go visit the zombie farm. So with 110, they started doing, or was it 111? One of the two, you could actually smelt down tools and armor. Metal tools and armor, so I started filtering off stuff for that, so we got the reason for that small smelter. And of course, got filtration system. We got, you know, all the stuff with zombies, you know, rotten flesh, chicken, feathers, carrots, potatoes, not tomatoes. I wish they could have tomatoes in Minecraft. And potatoes. So yeah, this is where I would put all the armor. And then it would go through a system, excuse me. Go through a system to the delivery for the smelting. And then of course here's the disintegrator for all the unneeded stuff. Take you guys up to the next level. Here we are. Here's where the baby zombies fall, so they don't clog up the system. And I've even got some stuff here so I could clear out the system, you know, as needed. Because sometimes chickens and baby zombies, they'll clog up the system. So here is the main level. I got a... excuse me. I've really been coughing today. So we got a spawner over there and we got another over there. I just got it arranged slightly differently. So the zombies, of course, they come through, get killed, and all their equipment goes down below. So our next stop is going to be the skeleton farm. Yes. We are on what I call the Mob Farm Railroad. This way I can get around fairly easily and haul a lot of stuff around. I could use nether portals, but in this case, the railroad was built before I started using the nether portal system for the main mine shaft. So I didn't really see the justifiable need to rip this out. Oh, I just heard a skeleton. Let's flick that switch before I forget. So here is this skeleton farm. Much like the zombie farm. I only got one spawner in this case, as compared to the multiple I got for the zombies. Excuse me. Got the disintegrator, of course, with item filters and localized storage. Whenever I would get metal armor, of course, I would take that over to the zombie farm for smelting. This farm is, of course, where I got all the bows I needed for my dispensers for the tree farm. So we're now off to the spider farm. Alright, we are here at the spider farm. Oh. So right here, of course, is picking up for all the string. I didn't pull this out. As you guys can see, you got a few oddball items right there. Got the necessary string filters and other oddball items. Credit for this farm, in most part, goes to Mr. Red. As you can see, I have the spider. They get flushed down here. There's the spawner up there. Spiders come down and they run into the cacti and they get killed by the cacti. You see there's the spawner, and then turn on the flood so they get flushed down. Excuse me, guys. I am so sorry for all the coughing. I have not been drinking enough water. Remember to drink your water, kids. So now that the tour of the Mob Farm Railroad is over, we're going to finish exploring the rest of my mine shaft. I'm going to take you all the way from the beginning, where I came down. Let's see. Let's get this get myself turned around here. So yeah, it's a fairly extensive railroad with only 4 stops, but it's a case of 4 stops is all that's needed. And 1 spur to the line. So an interesting fact about my mine shaft. Let me up. Wrong button. All right. So here we are at X. Wrong thing. 222, and it's descending that way. So if we pop in through here, through the nether portal, and send these guys along. Hello, guest. Make sure that these guys don't go wandering off too far. Oh, come on, you silly little thing. Come on, go home. Go home. Thank you. Alright. And then we go through this nether portal. We are now some 650 blocks away from the mine shaft down at that end. Over 650 blocks. Show you a little feature here. Oh, so it's nighttime again. Awesome sauce. So the railroad in the central corridor that you guys saw stretches for some 500 blocks to right here. This is the final terminal for that. I was just getting so sick and tired of having to take such a long transit back and forth. So I started using the nether portal instead of having to go all this way, because if you see how long it's gotten, and then negative X range, you know, it's a long way. So easing of life. So now we're going to do the thing that helped inspire this video. You silly little minecart, please get back to where you belong with your buddy minecarts. Thank you! So anyway, we're going to do the ultimate smelt. The ultimate use of the Mark V industrial smelter. So if you if you guys haven't seen my smelter before, if you're watching this on YouTube, we will. I'll make sure to include a link to that video. I don't want to have to worry about explaining this whole thing again, but I'll just explain it in basics. Got item delivery system over there. You probably saw it. Goes up there through a distribution system above us. This is all cobblestone on this side. Got iron and gold, clay and sand, netherrack, and then there at the very back we got excuse me, food. So let's turn this thing on. Start with our excuse me. So go ahead and turn on the necessary delivery systems. So you can hear the minecart starting to roll here. Very faintly, since I turned down friendly sounds. Then we've got sand starting to go through. Got netherrack going through. I've already put food in here, so that's all stocked up. And before I launched the stream, I went and got fuel ready, so the fuel systems are all ready and loaded up for the for this ultimate smelt. Yes. So let's see. I just realized I think I forgot to do something. Forgot to see if this system is here. Oh. They are empty, so I don't have to worry. Alright, guys. Here we go. We are going to turn this thing on. I'm not going to bother too much about, you know, keeping the stream going for longer than needed, but I at least wanted to let you guys see me turn it on. This is going to be the ultimate smelt for the Mark V smelter, because, let's face it, yesterday, let's see, today's the 5th. Yesterday, the 4th, they put, Mojang put out the release for 113 pre-release 1, so I wanted to do an ultimate smelt, and I've been planning for this for some time. So, with enough stuff loaded here on the cobblestone side, it looks like, definitely, something's going wrong there. Ah, silly thing. This is one of the improvements that I need to make for the Mark VI. Oh, that's... Hey, look at that! Oh, there's one of these guys. Look at this. Here my OCD is going off. I'm gonna go make sure that that minecart is running properly. Oh. Here. Going the wrong area. Yeah, I need to improve that delivery part of the system for the smelter here, which will be part of the system improvements. Oh, there we go. I knew I needed to put that someplace else. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the ultimate smelt. Nope. Come on. Alright. Turning on fuel deliveries. And then we flip the food switch. And there we go, guys. The smelter is on for the last time. Well, This smelter, despite all the changes I've made to it, is a relatively good design. Still room for improvement. So, I would like to thank you guys for joining me on this special live stream. Oh, you can hear the pistons going off. The smelter is doing its thing. Except for this one. Why isn't... I think the system on this one is broke. There we go. That's better. They're practically in sync. So, I would like to thank everyone. I'll get out of the sound of the pistons there. So I'm going to continue to let this thing smelt and make sure that everything goes hunky-dory with it. So, once 113 is released officially, we're not talking the pre-releases, I plan on making a stream of a new world, starting in a new world. I'll kind of explain some of the thoughts and processes I got for the ideas I've got for that during that stream, and we'll get started on construction. So, let me see. Let me push my right keys right here. So yeah, I would like to thank everybody for coming out to this world tour stream, and hopefully you guys will be able to join me for a final tour of not a final tour, a tour of starting a new world. So again, thank you very much. There will be, of course, reference material on YouTube when this gets uploaded to YouTube. And I would like to thank you all for coming. So I hope you all have a nice rest of your day. And I will catch you all in the next live stream. So thank you and have a nice day.